I'm coming to you from my computer. Once again, just looking up something having to do with low carb. I don't know why I keep coming back to this. These people fascinate me. So let's check out this site here. Okay, they're talking about the BBC documentary, but ketosis was not what causes weight loss. It was simply that hunger diminishes. This guy says it is the fat that satiates you, and not the protein. But I would disagree with that. There have been times when I've eaten a lot of fat to see what happens. Oh, and still today, when I eat a couple of avocados, it doesn't really satisfy me much. Same thing with nuts. I think the only thing that satiates is what the body really needs. For instance, vegetables are very low in calories. If you just eat a huge meal of vegetables, you won't be satiated. See, that's what we're talking about here. I think the only thing that does that is giving the body a lot of calories, and volume helps a lot. And that's what I do. I should mention, this is a thin person here talking. Those diet advice is coming from overweight people. Yeah, and watch out for that. It's all over the place. So your body does need the blood sugar. So where is it coming from? Now, I don't know exactly what happens. Maybe there's studies, but I don't really trust studies. I don't just rely on them, take them at face value. But it's got to be coming from somewhere. So I think it comes from fat, or either the ketones that come from the fat. It comes from somewhere. And so you're supposed to be on this low-carb diet because the insulin thing and the blood thing, but the blood glucose is there anyway, so the logic just doesn't seem to be there. It doesn't hold up under biology. Now, I don't mean to pick on this guy, but there's a little bit more. The diet that I eat, it's not a diet. It's just the way I eat, which is pretty low fat, high carb, mostly grains and fruit. For about almost 20 years, which means it's sustainable and it works. My weight does not alter. Let's read this. Oh, the next sentence. Okay, I set my carbs. Eat 120 to 130 grams of protein and all the fat I want. Enough said. But there's more to the story, of course. He's got his reasons. Let's see. I recently re-inducted, meaning Atkins stage 1, after straying. So again, I have to ask, why did the person stray? Why do they all stray? Actually, I just answered that a few minutes ago. This diet is unsustainable. You just keep bouncing back and forth, and then you keep gaining weight. And don't people know this? Are these people just new to the arena? Let's continue. And today is the end of week 1. He's been able to do 1 week on this great diet. Remember my 20 years, thin, and thin, every one of those 20 years. Let's see, down 17 pounds over the last 3 years of being on-off low carb. That's it. Everyone's on-off low carb. During health issues, I am surprised. Never mind. I don't need to make fun of him anymore. See, they lose weight, yes. And that's what tricks people into thinking this diet works. But as we see, he's still fat, so. And most of the weight he lost was water retention, inflammation, muscle glycogen. These people don't exercise because they can't. And that's not healthy either. This is just it's all unhealthy. Okay, here's a mistake in thinking I see a lot. Not looking at the big picture. Okay. I can eat 1,400 calories on low carb and lose weight. 1,400 calories in high carb and gain weight. I think there's something more than these theories. Yeah, there's more to your theory too. If you're gaining weight, 1,400 calories, you must not be physically active at all, which is a common trait for a low carb diet. Your body will sap your energy, even your mental energy. I've seen this. So it will be able to use all those calories to put back the fat storage that it needs, because you keep getting trapped in these famines. See, this is what they're not considering. If you add this to the picture, what I've been saying, the body stores fat for emergencies. If you factor that in, it messes up everything, all the low carb philosophy. I eat a lot of fat and I feel full. I promise, if I ate a couple potatoes with the meal, I'd be up on the scales and crying in my fat pants the next week in your fat pants. Okay, that might be an exaggeration, but what he's not considering is potatoes with that meal of a lot of fat. Now, I've been saying this for years on the internet. You put fat with carbs, that's the problem. He's not considering it's the fat of the fat and carbs. He's saying it's the carbs. Never mind the fact that fat's in there blocking carbs from the insulin getting to it and taking it out of the bloodstream. It's like they've never heard this. Here's another ingredient. Yeah, this is good stuff. And yeah, I read the post, it was good. Except, once again, he's missing just one piece, which blows it all away. This one really gets me upset. That is, it's just really tragic. What we do have is studies on low fat. 300 million Americans, fat has been reduced, and American obesity has doubled. Okay, that's just wrong. This is a straw man argument. All Americans have not been on the low fat diet. That's actually that's an extreme, whacked out straw. Even the people that tried the low-fat diet, it was not a low-fat diet. 30% is not low. I'm eating about a 6% fat diet. I've been eating like 12% for the last 20 years. That's low-fat. And so is this.